Hello everybody and welcome back to my channel. So this video I'm going to be answering some questions that I've gotten from you guys, and I'm not going to be like grouping them by subject. I'm just going to go through them as I receive them, so some of them might seem a bit random. But the one question that I had was if we could share an address, because somebody wants to send us a card, and thank you so much for your thoughtfulness. But ever since I started this channel, we decided that we're not going to be sharing an address online. So I'm sorry, but we won't be sharing an address. The next question was, have you thought about working with kids at some point? You are so good with Liam. And thank you so much for that. I guess I'm not fully sure like what context that's in, if that's like a job or a ministry aspect. I have done a lot of babysitting in my time, and I guess my answer to that right now would be no. I love kids. I really do, and maybe sometime in the future an opportunity would come up and I would consider that. But I guess right now my answer would be no. But yeah, I do think that kids are a worthwhile investment, no matter what that looks like, whether it's a job or a ministry or it's your own family. Sorry, Liam is making a noise over there. So no matter what that looks like, I think it's good to do, and I would be definitely interested in that, no matter what that looks like. But yeah, as of right now, I think it's just going to be focused on family. The next question, do you plan on homeschooling Liam? Yes, we will definitely be homeschooling him. I will have to do more research. I've started doing some research, but not a whole lot, so I will definitely be looking into that over the next like year or so. He's already 2.5, a little over 2.5, so the years just go by so fast, and before I know it, I'm gonna have to start homeschooling. So that's gonna be yeah, so that's gonna be a lot of fun, and I'm really looking forward to it. And actually one day I went to the library and I met some other homeschooling moms there. Yeah. So that was really cool, and I got to talk to them about what curriculum they use, and it was just encouraging to realize that in this area there are other homeschooling moms and families, and that Liam could have a group of people to connect with, and he could have like a social group, and that we could do activities with other people. So that would be really nice. And yeah, I'm definitely going to check into that. But yes, we are planning on homeschooling Liam. And the next question is, do you think you guys will have more kids? Yes, I do not know how many. We don't necessarily feel like having a large family. So everybody defines large differently. So I'm not really sure exactly how many it's going to be. But we would definitely love to have more kids. I am not pregnant as of the recording of this video, but I would love to be pregnant, and I would love to have another baby. And I consider kids to be one of the greatest blessings that you can ever have. And the next question is, do you ever feel lonely being a stay-at-home mom and husband working long hours? That's a really good question. I would say that for the first maybe a year or two of Liam's life, I would say that I was very lonely, because we were in Arizona and it was just like this super small town, and we didn't really have that much social life, and that was pretty lonely for me. But that's why I love to be back in the city, and I've been really enjoying the opportunity to go to the library and have story time with Liam. And then there's like a lot of other moms and kids there, and also stuff like taking walks, going to the park, just going places and making sure that we are not just staying at home all the time. That really helps not to feel as lonely, and making sure that when Mike is at home that we have a nice amount of quality time together. That really helps. And like just going out and spending time with moms from church and stuff that can really make all the difference in how lonely that I feel. The next question is, are you planning to buy land to put your trailer on? And I would say that as of right now, that is definitely our dream and that's our goal. We would love to do something like that. But right now, like, we've just come through such hard financial times that we need to stay settled for a bit and save up money, and we don't really want to go into debt because yeah, that's just not something that we're interested in. So yeah, I would say that that's like a long-term vision, but as of right now, we're just planning to stay where we are for the time being. And the next question is rock music okay? That's a very interesting question, and I do not like to tell people what kind of music is wrong or what kind of music is bad. I really think that that's up to each individual person to decide for themselves. A lot of Christians like to make very blanket statements about certain types of music or certain artists, and as much as it's true that there is music that I think that all music has a lot of power, and what you listen to really does affect you. So yes, we do need to be careful. Liam, can you please stop? Thank you. We do need to be careful what we listen to and what we're taking in and all of that. We do need to be careful, but at the same time, I think that we do need to make sure that we're asking God and letting Him say what is right and what's wrong. And with rock music, there is a certain type of rock music that is just purely demonic, and I think that it's pretty easy to feel that. You can usually feel where there's demons in music, and so I think that's not something that I need to, like, I don't listen to rock music myself, so I can't say like, well, that artist is wrong or that artist has bad music, because I don't know. I don't listen to it. But like, I think there may be some rock music that isn't wrong, and that's where it gets controversial. So I would just say that use discernment and use wisdom and ask God to show you maybe there's something that's a stumbling block for you, and maybe you shouldn't be listening to that music, and then maybe for somebody else it is okay and it's not a stumbling block for them. So like, that's why I like hesitate to say like, oh, this is bad or this is wrong, or you know. So anyways, that's my answer, and I hope that makes sense. And the last question is, do you ever buy lottery tickets or scratch offs? And the answer is no. I just don't feel like it's worth it. Like, I'm not interested in winning lottery. I'm more interested in learning how to use what I already have wisely and learn how to grow my business. And I'm just not interested in doing something like that. Like, as cool as it might be to win the lottery and to like win a lot of money, I don't feel like that's something I'm interested in. But it's not like I have some huge convictions against it or something. Yeah? Okay, we're all done now. That's the last question. So, hug? You need a hug? Alright guys, thank you so much for watching. And I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.